Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. Opening day defeat. Normally you would expect outrage from the fans, but everyone was happy, and in fact I'm excited about what this team has ahead. Why? Because if you look at the stats, we dominated. We led in expected goals, shots, possessions, passes, and literally I think every stat out there except the goals, which mattered the most. Now, remember we were 15th last season and Arsenal were second, right? And still we managed to put on such a performance. And I think if we continue this performance, the wins will come. Now let's talk about the standout player for me, and I think not only for me but for everyone it would be Matheus Cunha. So Cunha was like a live wire and he was everywhere on the pitch. He was making passes, he was tracking back, he was dribbling, recovering the ball, and basically was doing everything right. He even made Bruno look like the second best on the pitch. And I think he's the kind of player that will make us all jump off our seat for the upcoming season. Alongside him, I think Patrick Dorgu did a great job. That shot of his was amazing. Only if it would have went in, then I think we would have went on to win the game from there. Mbeumo also looked sharp, and of course Bruno was Bruno. On the flip side, I think Ugarte and Bayindir were pretty disappointing. Bayindir, as we all know, made that error which led to the goal, but Ugarte looked like he was not up to the mark. He was not sharp, and that one shot of his from the 30-yard range, it looked like he hasn't played in months. Apart from this, I think it was a great performance. And if you talk overall, I think everyone was better than the last season. If you watch the last season completely, if you had that mental power to watch United completely last season, the intensity was much better. And when the final whistle blew, the United players were dropped dead on the ground. They looked tired, and that just proved that they were playing at a much higher intensity, right? And they gave everything, but we couldn't find the win there. But I think the wins will come. Also, one big elephant in the room was the refereeing. The refereeing was quite questionable on both the sides. I don't think that only United were given some off decisions, but I think Arsenal were also given some bad decisions against them. The Bayindir error was not a foul, I think, but the foul on Cunha by Saliba was definitely a foul, and I think we should have got that late penalty, and we would have been able to get that 1 point if Bruno would have converted, which he would have. So my takeaway from the last game would be that if we had a proper number 1 keeper, that foul could have been avoided. And so yes, we are going for that number 1 keeper. I don't know who is going to come. Will it be Diogo Costa, or will Onana stay? And we definitely need a holding midfielder who can play at the intensity at which Amorim wants. Now that the Baleba deal is off, I don't know who are we gonna go after. But if Ugarte steps up to the job, I think that would be great. We'll be saving some money, but that looks tough or difficult to do. So, and also we still have 11 days left in the transfer window. So let's see what happens. So yeah, those were my thoughts on the United and Arsenal game. What do you think? Who stood out for you? Who was your best player? And what do you think our game plan should be for the next game? I'll definitely do a video before our second game, and maybe we'll have more updates on the transfer by then. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to DesiManUnited. Thank you. GGMU.